Hello and welcome back to Manning Bowling Club. I've got the semi-final of the club singles. I've got Scott Walker playing Jason Titheradge. Um, Hello, you there? Sorry
Hello.
about that, guys. Just a few technical difficulties again. Jason's starting off well with a bowl just behind the jack and jack eye. Jason's got the green and yellow, and Scotty's got the green and speckle.
Oh, it's on fire, Jason.
Sets up, had to change the head there a bit. He did. He's done well. Shut the door. Otherwise, it gets too warm. Scotty's coming down pretty well here. How's his? Might just hang on for second shot. The other semi-final we got is Warren Holt playing Blake Butler. We'll try to keep you informed on those scores. Jason once again, he's all over the jack at the moment. Trail of the way. Forces Scotty to draw again. Maybe give him a bit more room, but
Probably still only one measure per second.
yeah, yeah, still a good shot.
Yep.
Makes Scotty have to change his weight.
Coming in on a good line.
It's all in the weight now. They're your bowls, Paul, aren't they? What do they
That,
look like?
yep.
He's done
No,
enough.
oh, I don't think he's got enough weight. He's taken a bit to get used to those bowls. He's still waiting.
Jason.
Scotty's still waiting on his.
What's happened with his proper bowls, mate?
They were sent away to get repainted, the logo, and
When they get sent away before Christmas?
yeah,
Wasn't it?
before he went over for the Worlds. So he sent them away and rang up to one side because they didn't know whether the panther was supposed to have red eyes or black eyes. So
Good thing to be happening with finals coming up.
yeah, well, he was more worried with the States. You know, he wanted to have his bowls back for the States.
That was over. We're getting towards 4 months now, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
and I couldn't control these bowls. He's doing a better job, but he's still struggling at times.
yours and a unique set. And pretty tight yours.
Yeah,
Old ones were.
Jace going for the long end.
They definitely hold on that last couple of feet running wise, those
Th-
bowls of yours.
They do, yeah. They certainly take a different line to his, and yet they're the same size, same bowl.
It's not a bad thing having that tighter line when you're playing the running shots, but when you're on the draw, you probably want a
Yeah.
bit more give on them sometimes, especially on the.
All the way through, I think they'll be good this afternoon. They'll be bending. Green was pretty good yesterday.
Down on the tees there, it's pretty dry and it's hard to stop them there, isn't it?
Yep. He's taken a bit of weight off this one.
Who you got in the last round of pennants, Paul?
We've got Cardinia at Cardinia. So the boys are pretty pumped. They want to finish off well. Good game against North Beach yesterday. So, unfortunately, they're not playing the top 4 off in the final this year.
Yeah, it's a pretty dodgy way to have the final set up, isn't it?
Well, especially for teams like us that all we're playing for is a pennant, and they don't give you much chance.
Way around. Instead of having the top 4 play for promotion, the top 4 should be playing for the pennant, and then the top 2 play for promotion.
Yeah,
shot here by Scotty.
Yeah,
great shot.
Great bowl.
Wonder after that bowl whether he'll stay on that hand.
Yes.
For the whole game now. Firing it like that on the first bowl sometimes makes you feel pretty comfortable.
Just trying to check the flags. I think it's slightly coming from the west now, and just a slight.
Jason's making some change here. I don't know if that helps him or not though.
Didn't see whether. Yes.
He's got the jack in the ditch, so
he's probably holding 3 nearly.
Yeah, well, Scotty's wasn't a toucher, so.
Nope. Hasn't pulled it out of the drink. I think he's still. Now he has. No. Oh, he's given it a toucher.
That was
no.
Jason's touch that he moved.
Yep.
Needs some stopping here, Scotty. Just run in a bit. Good start here by Jace. Get off to a fast start. Still the nerves a bit. I think it's the first time he's done this well in a singles. Club singles, Jace. First time to the semi-final, I think.
Right, yep. You're probably right.
He's a bit nervous, especially playing Scotty.
And he certainly looks determined.
Yep.
Switched on. Oh, they haven't got the flags up, Tommy.
Yeah, he definitely won't stop moving. No, I just noticed that.
Yeah.
It's a good pickup, Paul. Over in the top right of the picture there, you can probably see the flagpoles.
Jace going for a bit shorter end this one. Change it around.
Well, he started well though, again.
Oh, yes.
He's got his weight, that's for sure. And finding the centre of the green plenty of times.
Yes.
It's all good having good weight all the time, but you got to find your line at times. And if you can't quite find that centre of the rink and you're leaving it jack high, just at this sort of level, it's not really
there to be used.
enough. It just makes it easier at times.
Yep. Scotty did stay to the hand that he drew coming this way, but he's just crossed the line a bit.
Scotty started slow in his last game too, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was down 16-8 or something and 9-2. Come back on 121-19, was it?
Yes, it's 21-19. Great game, great hits.
Yeah. Sort of, the green came to him a bit because he was missing his line wide and tight, and then just got a bit wider as the green freed up and sort of came to his bowls, and Edge started missing his line.
Yeah,
a little bit tight.
He's tight.
Being right on the jack as he had been.
Yeah,
and that's all it took, really.
Yes, that was probably the difference in the end. Yep. Mind you, Scotty thought he probably blew it on the second last end.
Yeah, he had a metre of the draw shot and couldn't do it. Jason's poking out at a good area.
Yeah, I think he's on a good line.
Just got to get down to the bowl.
His bowls
Needs
will
a
come
piece of it,
down.
yep.
Yep.
Wasn't short, that's for sure.
Maybe far enough back so Scotty, even if he lands, it won't get shot. So
Yep. Yep.
yeah, Scotty's interested in this one. Got the jack
Good shot
all the way through.
Follows
Yeah,
it through, yep.
great bowl. This will test Jason. First time for the match. Yes, playing a little bit tighter line with a bit more weight.
Probably overplayed it a bit there.
Yep.
We didn't need that sort of weight.
Well,
Just looking to turn his zone, get down the jack off his zone.
yeah.
Push this. It's not hard. No harm having him back there. So, sort of he's hung on at the back of the green there. It's a long way back. Scotty can be pretty confident of this, and then Jace's bowl for two, turning his own.
He was having
the jack.
He was having a good look at that, Tommy.
Yeah, well,
whether
it's a
not
nice. I'd be playing it, that's for sure.
Yeah,
there's not a lot can go wrong as long as you're not high.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to go down really is if you're chipping the bowl across the jack. If you're tight, you should be pushing his own onto the jack.
That's right.
And if he gets the outside half of his own, he's going to land the other shot anyway. So just a yard to 6 foot away, sort of thing.
He's taken that tighter line anyway.
They are your bowls though.
They are. He's,
Just don't bend a lot, do they?
They don't. No, no. It's something he's still coming to terms with. Yep. Scotty's on the board.
Oh, I've got to do that. That's right, yep. Massive Thursday, Friday.
Yep.
I think they've done 35 grand across the 2 days.
Right.
With the welcome fours and the Friday night pennant game.
I think for the week I heard something like 70 odd.
For the week?
For the week, yep.
Good. What's the second end? What's the second end?
Yes. Yep. 3-1. Scotty gets a pretty good opener.
Not bad for Jason though.
Yep.
Great. Around the place.
Probably just a bit on the high side again, but
Seems to be a little bit high. How's the weight? Is this going to hang on?
yeah, he might.
Pretty good
Probably
effort.
enough for.
Yeah, might have just fallen out though.
Yeah. Yep. Scotty must be hatching a plan here, I think. But
yeah, Jason would be wanting to just 2 foot, turn them with the bowl, trail the jack.
yeah, can afford to play through Scotty's bowl a bit if he wants to.
Yeah, nothing for short.
Yep.
It's on a good arc.
No,
Not quite high enough for the bowl, but he might get
no,
to hang on to the jack. No.
underneath. Probably the weight he
The weight
wanted.
was beautiful for it though.
Yep.
Scotty can't really afford to go jack in the ditch either. We've only got the one bowl there. He might just turn over though and just play that 2 foot to a yard, looking to land the front one. Depends if
Yeah,
he's got shot, of course. If he's got shot, he might just try and draw it. But if he's down, he might try and sit the bowl, trailer jack.
yeah. I think he'd be looking at just trying to add one,
Yep.
get second or third.
Yeah, he's on his back end.
Yeah, tighter line.
Well, he's got the bowls that'll get away with it.
No, he's going to cut across. It's left
Good weight.
the door open for
weight.
Jace to
Yeah,
capitalise on this.
he's probably got the next 3.
Yep.
I don't know if Jason will go that hard at it, but
Well, he's gone tight.
Yeah, he's gone really hard. Although he's missed that a long way tight.
Yep.
Running down. It's always full on, isn't he?
He
Never settles down.
the ever energetic.
Yeah, ever energetic. Wonder Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty's fit well into the club. Tommy.
Yeah, everyone at the club has. It's
Yep.
pretty easy club to get along at, really.
Yep. Yeah. They're giving us good reports. They love it, so it's good.
It's a good view of Neil there, that was.
Looks like Warren's 3-1 up at this stage. I think it's Warren, no?
They both got the same sort of bowls as well, both coloured bowls, both blue and white
Yeah.
bowls.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the scoreboard through that nice clean window.
Yeah, it's the cleanest window I've ever seen.
And I think it's 3-1 to Holty, yep. But Holty's had a game this morning and Blake's had a sit down.
Two-end roll up, yeah.
He had a roll up, yep.
Blake had babysitting duties this morning.
Okay, so he's probably been in a bit of a rush.
Yeah, Tyson was a bit sleepy and he wasn't going to sleep here, so Lara's taking him home. That's why Lara's not with us at the moment.
I wonder why she wasn't there, but yes.
Liking the line, Scotty's coming down out, it's all on the weight now.
Yeah, no, he's through with this one just a bit, but it's probably 1.5 foot, is it? That's sort of.
Who's that back in the background there? Having a look.
Oh,
He's one of the novice bowlers, is he?
it's Lenny Moulton. He's probably watching Kelsey play in the novice.
Oh, yeah. I think he's just snuck in for a shot there, Jason.
Yep. Yeah, I think Blake's holding 2 over there at this stage, so. Mind you, him and Holty have got pretty similar coloured bowls, so.
I think Blake's are a little bit lighter blue.
Yeah.
Scotty, you going to hang on? Yeah. Well done, Scotty.
Yeah. Great weight.
I wouldn't be changing your weight, Jason, though. His bowls will get down from there if he's got the good weight.
They will. It's coming all the way. He's got a good bowl here.
Trip.
Look at this.
Good shot, Jason. Well played, mate.
Great bowl, Jace.
He gets the applaud from Scotty.
That's his forte. He can draw.
Yeah. Just Scotty be looking another couple of foot, trying to land the last bowl, trail the jack for back to his own.
Yep.
Don't know if that will get down with your bowls.
No. It's going to come around the back of all of them. So
Jason plays a whipper. He moves it an inch or two. He probably brings his back one in.
Yep.
And jump out to a bit of a lead if he did that.
He's on a good line again. Whether he's got the journey.
It's looking pretty good. I don't know if he sent
No,
it
I think it's pulling up. Cracker with his third bowl. Bit of a mixed thing yesterday, Tommy. Some of the teams never played. It was too hot, and others were playing.
It's never good when you got your Premier division in the state getting heated out, and there's no rules to accommodate replaying of games when there's time to do it, or even.
Well, they all should.
Or even it almost should be
total ban.
No, this should be just all first division should be. If it's forecast as I like the rule that you can change it, but it should be forced. It's an automatic 3:30 start if it's above 38 on a Wednesday.
Yep.
Should be automatic 3:30 start, and then even if you do get heated out, it should be you play the game.
You're not going to lose the
straight
time.
away.
Yep.
And it's up to the clubs to make sure the players are available.
Yes.
That's especially at the top. When it's in your first division, you can understand the lower divisions not doing that. But
that's right. Yeah.
You got to try and make the accommodation that.
That's right.
Top grade opponent does everything they can to get the game in, because you'll find if it's left up to clubs, the lower team in that division is not going to ever want to play the game because they're happy with the draw.
That's right.
So they're not going to make any effort to try and play the game.
That's right. Well, a perfect example was yesterday. You're sitting second, you get half the points, and you're down in fourth.
Yeah.
And
and especially playing with our record at Bassendean.
Yeah.
It's almost
you
never want to say it, but yeah.
Yeah, well, probably odds on to get.
It's sort of you're looking at favourite to finish top, and now you can't even finish top. So.
Yeah. Yeah, just something that probably Bowls WA's got to have a look at, and
it's been like that for a long time. It's just there's been no real energy to try and change it.
Another good bowl, Scotty. But I think it's a work in progress. This heat rule, they're bringing temperatures down and things like that. So
they've cut the time limit down to 60 minutes too. It used to be 90 minutes. You had accumulation they have, and if we had 90 minutes, you would have got the game in.
Yeah,
because it was down to 37 by 3:30.
Yeah, another good bowl by Jace here. Bowling well, Jace.
But anyway.
Yes. Well, it probably could have been worse. It could have.
Well, it's even our second division side got heated out, and because they're at Forestfield, and they were a game clear on top, and now they're only a couple of points clear because they got heated out.
Yes.
Basically guaranteed finals if they just win 6-2, and now they must win. It's a must-win game again.
That's right. Yep.
Scotty's just taken a while to get his consistency here.
Seems a bit like the first game. He's taken a while to dial in his line.
Surprised why he hasn't played a couple more on the forehand.
Yeah.
Especially with the way he played his first bowl on the forehand. He absolutely nailed it, didn't he?
Yes.
With that sort of setup, stand the bowl up, try the jack you got to.
Their weight's pretty good. It's just their line at this stage. So.
Turning over now, though, he is. He's up after the bowl pretty quickly. He must be pretty interested. Will he get down
I think he's got down to it. He'll get down to it. It'll come. No, not enough. Maybe.
Be interesting.
You probably got a bit of view there, Tommy.
Umpire hasn't. From the shadows from the back, it looked like he might have done enough, but I don't know. It's hard to tell with the angles that we got. Tape's coming out anyway.
Should get Neil with the battens, so we got an idea of what's going on.
I think Sue's the one with all the buttons.
Right. Looks like
One with
Jace has got it.
Jace.
But only singles except for the one multiple, so tight early days.
2 ones in a row from Jace.
Blake must have had a couple of good ends. He's jumped 5-4 against Warren. Yep. 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 So good. Comes in and gets the jack, but goes the wrong way.
Just missed his line. Missed his line a bit, but it's pretty warm out there at the moment too. I don't know what the actual temperature is, but it's much nicer in where we are sitting here. You got the aircon going.
We have, yes. Yes.
Great start
Great
here
bowl.
by Scotty.
Yes, a bit sticky this morning.
Yeah, the girls got their game out nice and early. They were here and started by 9 o'clock.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, if not even a bit before.
I took the wife out for breakfast this morning. It's supposed to be International Women's Day or something. So
Is it? Okay, what, you take the bike out or you take the electric car out?
No, I took the electric car out.
Got it charged?
She's got to charge that up. I haven't done that for
That's
enough.
what you usually do at your breakfast, isn't it? You get it charged?
Yeah, no, we weren't anywhere where there was a charger, so.
Where'd you go for breakfast?
Yeah, went to it was along Albany Highway there, Catalano's actually.
Okay.
Catalano's, yeah. Only because it was nicely air conditioned inside. It was a bit sticky outside. Across the road from Social Manor.
Yep.
So there's a number of good cafes around, and Social Manor's got a rating of 4.7 or 8. So been there a couple of times. We thought we'd try somewhere else.
What end of Vic Park's Catalano's? Is that the top end or
No,
the city end?
Down city end. Yep. Yeah, it's just past where what's his name got the cars. John Hughes.
Yep.
Got the car yards there, so just there. Oh, it's only a couple of k's away, k and a half away from us. So if we were fit enough, we'd walk. Another great bowl there from Scotty.
I'd say it'd be all three. Will be counting.
Mm. He's on a good line. In fact, he's played a great bowl.
Absolute whopper.
Scotty just
had
fell.
shot there for a second and just fallen back.
Yes, but a great bowl by Jace.
Yeah, might see Scotty just take this. Other than backhand high side, he's not got a lot on really. Jace is a bit too close to probably get around to the jack, I think.
Yeah, it's got to be.
If he could do that, he'd get 3, but he wouldn't want to turn Jace's at all.
No.
Just a nice.
He's going to have to be, as Dennis Committee would say, centimetre perfect.
Centimetre perfect. Yeah. Yeah, put on a high line. If it gets back, it gets back.
But
it's pretty good line here.
Yeah, he's going to
get
get
weight
back.
too. He's not going to go far. Probably just got to
Flops
fall over.
Flops over. Oh, I tell you what.
Backing that in for 2.
Tell you what, that was that's a huge effort.
Scotty's liking it, stepping back.
Yep. Jace is going to have to get down on his knees again, and he does that, Tommy. And in the game before, when he had a chance to get in the match, couldn't draw within a metre.
No pressure on that though. Probably
No,
no pressure.
that's right.
You're not
Yes,
expecting to do it, and the other one you're expecting to do. So,
and he got two.
yep. Well done, Scotty. Makes it 4-5. Oh, I think.
Scotty's gone for the long end. Took those South Perth guys a little bit to get used to our grass greens at the start of the season, Tommy, and
Yeah, yeah. Scotty's played enough on grass, so
yeah,
being in the state side, he's playing plenty on Scotty on grass, and he got used to him pretty quick. Probably he's taken a bit longer for Glenn
yep,
to get used to him,
and probably even
and
a
he's
bit
probably got
more.
a different game style.
Yes,
Glenn's a bit more of a hit and draw. Scotty's got that in between shot as well. So
yes. No, it's I play third to him on Thursdays, and
yeah, it also helps with Scotty playing twice a week instead of the once a week that Glenn plays. So that probably
that's
helps out a bit as well.
yeah for sure.
He'd be pretty happy with his season's efforts against his old club though.
Oh yes, no,
Undefeated so far. Touch wood.
yep,
Hopefully, if we can make it the finals, it stays that way.
that's right.
And what is the Thursday pennants looking like? I know
Yeah,
you guys are pretty clear on top with the top
yes.
side. What about the second side?
Second side needs half a point to stay in third or second spot. So
It's top four, is it still?
yeah, it's top four. Yeah, one plays four and two plays three. So looks like we'll both be playing in the
Can they make
finals.
second spot, or
He lost the overall by one when they went to South Perth.
so they'll
So
probably be favourites to beat them here,
oh,
especially the
so
way you beat them here.
that's right. Well, we haven't beaten that side. We've been told that we're dropping it, but believe you me, there's been no dropping things. They played fantastic against us and deserve to be where they are. Yeah, so we'll have the home finals. So,
I know they beat you in the first round. I didn't know they beat you in the second round as well.
convincingly, yes. Yeah, it was after our great win against South Perth, the top side, and then they come along and
Well, they probably the second side's probably got a few more home players, don't they? Whereas the top side's got a few country boys playing.
that's right, yes.
Good shots by Scotty. Jason, sorry.
But they just, as you know, with derbies, the underdogs always grow a
Happens
leg.
more often than not.
Yep. Put it this way: if they were, if they
Well,
played all their games like they play against us,
yeah,
they'd be sitting on top.
yeah. It's like the second side's never got anything to lose, and
That's right. Yep.
they take the freer option usually, and
Yep.
lift the leg just to try and prove a point at times. It was like a bit like in the singles, the sectional play in the singles. It sort of none of the results sort of went the way the selectors would have liked. Probably the lower players seemed to win
That's
their
right.
games against the higher player for the most part.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. Same thing. Nothing to lose. So
See if we can have a-
and the top side's got a couple of selectors in there. So you know, let's show the selectors that they got it wrong. I think Jace is coming in there
He's
pretty good, is he?
got
Bit of the
needs a
jack,
bit
and
of
he
jack.
could make a
Yeah,
number here.
I think he's made two. I don't know if it'll be three.
Right. Yep. Nah. Nah. After seeing that,
Just the two.
yep, two. Looks like Blake and Warren are playing a seesawing game. I think Warren skipped out to 8-5.
Well, in the last game, Warren Warren struggled on the shorter ends, and Glenn was all over it on the short ends,
Yep.
and vice versa. Warren looked very convincing on the longer 3/4 the long ends, and Glenn could barely get anywhere near it at times.
Yes.
It was probably the difference in the game. There was a 2-end stretch where Glenn probably couldn't get within 6 foot, and Warren scored a 3 and a 4 on back-to-back ends, and that was all that was in the game in the end.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah, Warren skipped out to 8-2, and then it was got 8 all, and then Warren again skipped out to 16-8 and got back to 21-17, 21-16,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
It was. Yep.
I think it got back to 19-16 even. Bit of a couple of opening loose ones there.
Yes. Which tells me it's sort of in between speed at this stage. It's not probably slow. It's not quick.
Down around those T areas though, it gets a bit crusty in that, and it's sort
It
of
does.
hard to
Yes.
stop, and then if you take a bit off, you sort of don't tend to get to that crusty stuff, and it
It's stopped
doesn't
before it
run
gets
on,
to
yeah.
them. Yeah. Yes, Gottie's trying to chase his maiden club singles. He told me he'd lost 5, I think, at
5.
Yeah.
Shit.
5 at South Perth, and hoping maybe a different club will bring him.
Well, I think he's had 2 or 3 on the trot, and he's been runner up.
Yeah.
They usually played on a Friday night though, so whether he'd rather the day or the night, I'm not sure.
Right. Yes.
Probably at the moment out there, he'd probably rather the night with the heat out there.
Yes.
Just missing his line there, Jason, with the XGs. They just dive away the last bit.
On these greens, as you said, it's a bit dry when it gets to the tee, so those XGs, they do tail off pretty quick at the end there.
Anything below 15 seconds, they're very good on though.
Yep. Oh, look, this green here we played yesterday, it was sensational. Even the North Beach guys were.
Scotty should hang on a bit more than Jace.
Yep. He's got 2 there. But it is a little bit of a loose end.
Well, he's got a good weight. He's just got to get it out there.
Yep.
It's on that rink 1, that ditch side's usually, rink 2, it's usually just chuck it out and she'll get back.
Yeah, I see that windsock's sort of fairly blowing to the east now, so, you know.
He's done pretty well here.
Yeah.
So all it took was chucking it out a bit.
Yeah. No, with his third bowl there, he was probably going to be pretty close if he got the line right.
I tend to find here on both D and A green, the wind doesn't really affect the lines. It's no matter where the wind's coming from, the wide hands are white. The wide hands stays the same on the green, even if the wind's coming from the other direction at times.
Yeah.
And the tight end stays the same. It more affects the weight, especially coming back towards the clubhouse.
This hand that Scotty's playing does tend to be a bit tighter, I found. But only because in the roll-ups, of course, it's blowing from the east. And then by the time we get to play, wind's coming from the west. But it has got good grass on both hands. But yes, should be a lot better conditions today once that cloud comes over, and I think it's only going to get to 30, 31 today.
What did you say what the temperature was?
Sun, it's 30.
Felt warmer than that out there earlier.
Yeah, it was that stickiness, you know, you could feel the heat coming up, and
moisture.
And there was a fair sort of haze around this morning.
And with the green next door getting watered.
Yes.
The moisture around.
See, Jace has taken a tighter line with that, and he's nailed the line.
It's just, that end is usually the tighter of the two.
Yeah.
So usually only when it gets down to the tee or it loses all its weight, it starts bending.
Yes.
If you got a good weight,
This should be.
they'll get back usually.
Yeah.
Scotty won't go far though. It looks a good weight. Jace is just asking this to slow down a bit. Still a good aim though.
Yeah.
14-12 in the ladies novice game. He's got a good weight. He should get most of the way down.
No, good weight. Just hung out there.
Yeah, just slightly, probably a bowl wide. It's all.
Yep. Probably a bit on the tight side, Jace, maybe, but
Gets down to the bowl and flops back. Oh, not quite.
weight was good. Probably it's got one. I don't know whether the back one counts.
Blake knows the camera's on him.
Yeah.
Looking straight at it.
Get a smile. He's probably glad that nobody's come out there to tell him it's not working. Scotty's got good weight here, has he? Enough to...
Yeah, be enough for a shot, I'd say. 7, yeah. Warren's leading 9-7.
Yep. Yeah, Jace has put this out a bit wider. What would Scotty be thinking here, Tommy?
I think whether he's just drawing short. He's just looking to play the same ball.
Oh, yep.
Maybe if he's nervous, he might try and draw on the forehand, but there's no real danger.
Anything inside that outside one of Jason's, and
he probably doesn't want to be that wide, and probably wouldn't want to reach. He'd probably be wanting to leave it short of the jack.
Yeah, no, he's
and not wide.
Tell you what, that's swinging across.
He's probably only got to get to that bowl and back flop a couple of times. Have a look. Neil's out there having a look. It's probably still just the one. Just the one. Scotty's has a tendency of going ditch to ditch. Yeah, Cody was just a one-off. We had Dave was unavailable due to work commitments, and Blake had a problem with getting a babysitter. They had a babysitter booked, but sort of pulled out on the Saturday. So with Lara playing the Master Singles last week, it sort of left Blake being the only one that could babysit that Saturday. So
well, it was a Friday night.
Yeah, and then they asked Cody to play the Friday night because Blake wouldn't have been available then.
Yep. So yeah, no, he can't qualify. It was just a one-off. Yep.
Yeah. Cody, we tried getting him in before the season, before the cup, and hadn't played for 3-4 months. Wanted to just spend some time with Haley and to have an activity that they did together. So he requested if he could play one white, but Bowls WA wouldn't allow it. So which I don't think's right when losing somebody of that, right?
And
Ability, just people wanting to play the game, and
two great bowls by
two great
Scotty.
bowls by Scotty, three great bowls by
That-
both players
yeah.
actually.
And am I correct in saying, Tommy, that he could have played third division for Como because that's their top?
Yeah. It was said if they wanted to play together at Manning, Bowls WA told us if you wanted to play third if Haley and Cody wanted to play together at Manning, they had to either play Premier League or move to another club. Which
Good
I don't
bowl
think's right
here
either.
by
Good shot by Jace. Yeah, Bowls WA dictating somebody to move to another club's never a good thing.
Nah,
Not right.
but we
might get in trouble for that, Paul.
we might. But no, we stuck to the rules. That's fair enough. We put our case and those are rules. So yep.
Well, when you consider you got players that played. You got a player that has played the last 3 seasons in Premier League playing second division up at Kalamunda when they've got a one white side.
Yep.
And it's happening at Menga Place.
Yeah, well, there's a number of things that come into play. I mean, if you could have 2 teams up in Premier, Manning would have had 2 teams in Premier.
WA's jobs, their main jobs is to encourage people to play as much as possible, not to stop them playing.
Yeah, but I do see that.
Yeah, but especially that's the second highest competition in. It's not like we're dropping him right down. He's playing the second highest competition available, and they had naturally won promotion the year before.
Yep.
And were higher, in a better position than they were last season at this time of the year when we were trying to do it.
That's right. Yes.
And the 2 other clubs I'd spoken to sort of thought, well, yeah, he should be really playing. They had nothing against him really playing, and we would have had to play both those clubs. So,
but it could have had an effect on the teams that were playing on how they went.
Yeah, but we were playing them though.
Yes.
So,
yep.
Yep.
But
I reckon Blake's played in that division.
That's right. Yep.
Louis played in that division.
Yep.
Good shot there by Jace, just pulling the jack a couple of feet.
He's on a mission now, Jace. He's performing well.
I'm just going to update the score when the Scotty last end.
But hopefully, Tommy, they'll be here next year.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully everything is all right. Say hello to Cody and Hales if they're around.
Great bowl by Scotty there.
Good reply by Scotty. He's still just starting to find his range a bit here, Scotty.
Yep. This looks pretty good too, Tommy. Got it clean. Made 2.
Everything Scotty's putting down, Jace has got a reply so far.
He has.
And is there anything you'd change about the midweek pennants, mate? Would you keep that as north and south, or would you your first division?
I would like to see. Yes, I would like to see a finals between north and south. You know,
have a one pennant instead of 2 pennant. So
that's
you have
right. Yes.
The top teams play.
Yes, just to see how you're faring on a Thursday.
Just have one extra week of finals, basically.
That's right. Yep. Yep.
It's just just from afar, it looks like you got top. Who's the 4th team at the moment in one?
Trying to think.
Last couple of years, it's been Manning in the top 4 with both teams.
No. We've been lucky to stop the other one, usually the Premier 2, from getting relegated.
But
so
you guys have been the top team's been a fair way on top though both years.
That's right. Yeah.
Since they've done it.
Yep. So you just like to know how you're faring on the Thursdays, and to play against the North would be good, you know, and finish the season off. But whether might change.
That's probably the biggest difference this year is with Scotty coming to the club. He gave you a bit of competition last year at South Perth.
Yes.
Scotty not there because Scotty does play midweek. He's one of the few Premier League guys that does play midweek.
That's right. Yes. Makes the competition bigger and stronger.
It's been a massive gain for you guys on the Saturday.
Yeah, Willerton's come into it, and they're performing well. They got good bowlers there. Oh,
Good shot by Scotty.
yeah, great result.
Oh, I think he's
Yeah.
played it pretty well.
Cam Gervin's come in and,
Cam Gervin.
yeah, I hadn't
He's,
seen him before,
yeah,
but
he's a gun, mate. He's a
yes,
gun. Back when Mel had 2 sides, he was playing Premier League.
right, yes.
He was in their second side though, but probably was a bit. Jason's having a run again.
No,
Just
bit
missed
on
his
the high
line though.
side.
Yeah, he's been around a long time. Him and Jeff Hall.
Right, yes. Yes, well, it certainly made a difference to them. They're very competitive. They're right up there.
Yeah. Don't know if Jeff Hall's playing at the moment though. Don't know if he's doing greens anywhere. Do you know where
Right.
he's doing the greens at the moment? I
No,
don't know.
no.
Hello, Shane. Two more to Scotty there, was it?
Can't see the scoreboard. The ump's in the road. Moved away. It's 7-12 to Warren. Warren skipped out again. Blake's chasing this one.
Good start up by Scotty again. He's really taking a liking to these longer ends, Scotty. Especially with his first bowl the last few.
Yep. No, Blake's
Pretty good effort here by Jace. Just a foot or two over the weight. Good line, good opener.
Yep, coming in just couple of foot and a half.
Pretty close for second.
Yes.
Just didn't want to quite get. Probably just that bowl high again.
Yeah.
Jason, whereas Jason's would probably get back from there.
That's right.
Those
yes.
tighter line, they just stay out there a little bit at times.
Yep.
Has he sent it, Jason?
No, he's
Looking at our results on Saturday, it looks like our second division Reds, well, they're going to be playing for the pennant, hopefully,
yes.
if they win. And hopefully they've got home finals as well. And then which makes it an automatic promotion. So
Yes. Yes, that'll be good. You know, that was part of our
oh, sorry,
aim.
no, that's fourth division. Sorry, our second division's going to finish second.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not automatic.
And they look like they're going to play Coburn.
Yes. They
Being a selector, so you get the complaints of how many changes are made in the third side, and then pulled up the amount of players that have played at Coburn in that second division side, which I think it's their second side this year.
right. Yes.
And there's 42.
40. Yes.
We've got
I see.
42 people have played in the game in that side over the year.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of changes. It's almost double what we had.
That's right. Yes. No.
We had about 30.
Well, we started off the beginning of the season, Tommy, and what were we down 25 to 30 players for the first 4 weeks or something? And fortunately, it's a great club, and people that weren't going to play put their hand up and helped us out.
Yeah, and looking at the fixture for next year, they're starting even earlier again.
Yeah,
the draft fixture, they're starting. I don't know if anyone's seen it yet. The draft fixture for next season, they're starting. Got round one starting a week earlier than it did last year, which is I think it's the 18th of October or something like that, roughly.
Yep.
Good shot by Scotty.
Scotty's.
Probably 2 or 3 there.
Yes.
And then so you're playing 2 games in October, 9 games before Christmas, and then pennant finals is this week next season. So you're going to finish a couple of weeks before Christmas.
Yep.
So best time of the year to be playing is always February, March, April, May sort of thing. end
Yeah.
of February.
There was a discussion going around yesterday with how good the greens were,
Yeah.
and and
Yeah, it's just that's not taken into consideration. When it takes to get the greens up. Bowls WA are all about the synthetics at the moment. They're not giving the grass clubs the opportunity to get the greens up in time.
That's right. Yep.
Which has got to be considered more. And playing best time weather-wise is now to be playing. And number of clubs that I speak to, the number of they're always shorter players before Christmas, but as soon as the end of January comes, everyone's playing and they've always got spare players. Seems to be.
That's right. Yeah, looks like a bit of a pickup.
3 out.
Yeah, bit of a pickup for Scotty here. This will
So you used to always play 1 or 2 rounds of pennants after Easter, and then you had finals.
Yeah.
Now there seem to be finals are done. Well, it's the first time it's been a week before Easter, but next year's 2 weeks before Easter.
AFL, Tommy. They want to get it all out the road before they start. But
this is what you get. There's lucky that you have 2 games on a Saturday through the whole season.
That's right. Yep.
You're lucky to have 2 games, and you can watch it on TV. And if you're playing your sport, people are going to play their sport before going to watch it.
That's right. Yep. And it's not as though it's going to take thousands away from the AFL crowd. So,
and it's not. And you're not going to have hundreds go away from the season.
No, these greens will be great for the next month and a half, and it's a shame.
Yeah, it's just a waste of time, waste of green space when it's there. When it's you got such good conditions to be playing that March, April, May time.
That's right, because in October, we do have drizzly days, and it's usually rain that causes the main problems.
I didn't notice that. Paul, was that a 3 or a 4?
It was at least a 3. It's 10-8 is what I see. So it was a 3.
3 on the trot by Scotty. Jason's
got a good response here.
2 good openers again. Hello, Christian. Are you going to come back next season down and play Metro Pennants again next season, Christian, or not?
Scotty's going to be fortunate there.
And gave himself the opportunity.
He was up there, yep. Yeah, wasn't overweight, just...
Nah.
Mate, Jason
be looking to
change his hand.
Yeah, no less weight. Arrive, give himself a chance, give himself a cut. Sure, there's nothing for high. Land the bowl, trailer jack.
He's pointed this pretty well. It might just fade away a bit.
Yeah. Going to be a good catcher though.
Yes.
I'd say Scotty be wanting to beat that. He'd be probably looking to finish inside between the jack and that last bowl. Chucking it out on a good line.
I think this will come back too. Yeah,
he'll get to the centre line, so it won't be a catcher, but it might count.
I'll tell you what, he's going to get a toucher out of this.
He probably makes Jason's mind up with what he's doing next.
Yeah.
They both probably can go clean as well.
Yeah, I think they need, because the back one wasn't a toucher. I think he needs to get a bit of chalk on one of them.
Jason gets that ball on the left. They probably get both bowls out neat. Gets back off that. Nope. Scotty will be wanting to put, I'd say.
What happened to Scotty's go all the way back?
Scotty's went in the ditch. Jason stayed up, so Scotty will be wanting to put another one.
Yeah.
Probably 4 shot in somewhere away because both bowls can go neat.
Yep.
It'd be pretty stiff for the jack to go back, but I'd say he'd be just looking to pass the tee by a foot, maybe 2 foot.
I think if he gets it smack in the middle, Jason's bowl will catch one of Scotty's.
He may even try and play it on the backhand, try and sit the bowl with 2 foot of weight.
Yeah.
So if he sits the bowl, he's 3. Doesn't make a bigger target. if he misses, he gets that third shot that he needs,
Yeah.
or fourth shot. Sorry.
Nah, he's going for a bit of cover around the back.
He's played it well.
Yeah.
Played it on the high side. Got to what he's done, what he's needed.
Yep.
Well, it is a shorter season, but it's still spread out over a long period of time.
But I think the guys like having January off.
Yeah,
You know, they can go on their holidays and
yeah.
probably. I mean, that's what we do up at country.
Having nothing on the final the same weekend as a singles final. You're only playing one at the moment on that draw. There's no pennant game on the. They've only got the one. I think it's only one singles game.
Right. Yep.
Day. They're playing the singles final day on the Saturday.
Yep.
Well, that could probably be pushed to the Sunday and play a pennant game on that Saturday. That's all I do in January.
Yeah, but as I said, in the country we have basically all January off, and I think all the guys out there like going on their holidays. So
yeah, you definitely, and you got your harvest and that.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
why I believe there should be, especially in first year, there should be 2 or 3 at least double headers a year.
Yeah. Yep.
Trying to condense the season. It's not. I don't think it's the number of games. It's how spread out it is.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
Because in Perth nowadays, there's not a lot of bowls outside of pennants. It's just there's not a lot of tournament bowls goes on.
There's a couple through January that play. You know, Keller's got
Usually over
one,
country
and
week, isn't
Brookton,
there?
and
Yeah, but that's country
you know,
though.
Peninsula.
Country got a lot of carnivals going
they
on
do.
still.
Yep.
But in the city, there's
Darren.
no real carnivals. You got the master pairs. Really, but that's not a carnival. It's the masters, and you got Bassendean masters. But
Bit short of numbers.
that's sort of fallen by the wayside. Both of them.
Yeah, we were going to play
got
this today, but
You had the Ravens over the weekend with Country Week, but there was a lot of Thornley players there, and that wasn't there.
there was, yes, yeah.
So they've got a pretty good council there by the looks of things down at Thornley. They're getting 2 undercovers.
Oh yes, they
Should
reckon
be up and going by the next season.
February next year they'll be all undercover. Won't be for the start, but so no, that's a great result from them. So 3 there to Scotty. Jace took his bowl out and goes Scotty 3.
At least one of us is paying attention to the score, mate.
Yeah. I come under and cleaned his out, so
Probably the worst bowl Scotty's played that one. Jason's played that one there, forcing Scotty on the wide end.
up and organise that one, are you, Mitch? We it has been talked about to get some
it's
going.
sort of a lot of stuff been waiting on what's happening with the club here. A lot of stuff. So holding off on a lot of stuff, haven't we?
Yeah, I've heard that it's sort of gone very quiet, and
yeah, that's why I sort of brought up the Thornley Council.
Yes. Yeah, I think we might get undercover greens on 2 of them, but I don't know what's happening with the rest of it, Tommy.
Well, the club needs updating. It's, 70 years old now, the house is.
Yeah. I tell you what, Scotty's nailed this. Certainly was up here, and
yeah, it was tough to get close to because with the short bowls in the way, you weren't really drawing to it, so you had to attack it a little bit.
he did, yeah. Yeah, both hands were probably in the line for him to draw it.
One of the more spread out ends we've seen.
Yeah. Well, good bowl from Jace. He's cut it down to 1.
Little front toucher here would be nice.
Well, it is.
Turn the bowl out. Turn his on the back end there. Turn Jace's out of roll.
Yep.
Pull a jack a foot.
Pull the jack in behind, and it's basically shut the door for Jace. Yeah, he's got a good line.
Good weight.
Yeah,
It's not going to trail it. Well, he's left it short actually. Jeez,
he
that
has.
stopped
Yeah,
pretty quickly.
it did. Yes.
I thought he got to the crusty stuff, but there must be that little green
Just
patch that he got stuck in.
he did. Yeah. Good to see the.
The five-a-side, Mitch is sort of a Shane not.
Oh,
I think it's
well,
justice though. There's
that would have brought a smile to Jace's face. It was
justice. I think it's
very
got out
fortunate.
of bounds. Yeah, it's got out of bounds there. So Scotty would have a sigh of relief as well that he hasn't dropped the couple from that result.
Yes. Good to see the Prem boys come back to the club and watch the one white team yesterday.
We weren't going to sit around Bassendean too long.
No, they were good. They were getting vocal as well, which is entertaining.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to stop North Beach grabbing promotion, but
Yes.
how do you think the other side? Do you reckon they're going to have a show or not? Because they'll have to play at North Beach as well.
They will, yeah. Safety Bay's probably.
And they're most likely going to have to play Double View.
Yeah. Look, I think Safety Bay is probably a chance. They'll be if it's at North Beach, they're probably the ones that could handle those surfaces, that scenario.
And that Cardi's the other side. It's
Cardi.
What, 1 point between them and Safety Bay at the moment?
That's right. Yes. Yeah, we played Cardi next week, so we're hoping to finish on a high and have a good game against them, as we always do. Got some great players in Cardi's team. But no, North Beach is they're pretty solid. They're rock solid.
They'll you probably be wanting Bowls WA to allow Manning to play the finals, promotion finals, and then if they do manage to get to the playoff game, then it's basically, well, they're not good enough to go up there anyway. So
that's right. Yes.
That's the other side. So I'd almost say, even if since they can't gain promotion, let them play.
Yeah, but what's the story there, Tommy? I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah, I think
it'll be the fifth.
It depends how far behind the fifth side ends up.
Yep.
So I know North Perth are a couple of points behind you now, and
that's right. Yes.
Travel to Safety Bay.
Yep. Jace is gonna get the jack clean here and come back for shot.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see what happens if Safety Bay beats North Perth and you guys beat Cardinia, whether they still allow them to play or not.
Yeah.
If that happens, there'd be almost a 10-point gap there, which is a bit too much to, I think, allow them play.
Yeah. I haven't actually seen what the rules are there, Tommy, so I don't know.
I don't think there's rules. They're just going to make it up as they go along.
Okay. Yes. But anyone playing at North Beach, as you know, it's going to be hard work for them anyway.
Haven't been up there since they put the 2 new greens in.
Right.
They've slowed down 2 or 3 seconds, but that's probably still at 18 seconds though, because there was times where they got around the 20-second mark, 21-second mark up there.
Yep. Yeah, it was bit funny yesterday. They rock up here for a roll up, and I looked across, and there was, I don't know, 2 or 3 guys rolling up, and their jack went in the drink, and their bowls went in the drink, and I had a yak to them. I said, "I bet you're a bit pleasantly surprised," and they said, "Yeah." They were wrapped with the speed, but just different lines, Grass is a different line to their synthetic, so. But it was tight in the end. It was only a 3-shot difference.
Yep. Yeah, no result in anything out of the game though.
No, there was nothing to be gained.
25 points clear on top or something.
Yep. Jace just comes through.
Yeah, just he's missed his weight.
Yep. Trying to
It wasn't a
see
bad weight because he got to the jack, he would have made 3.
just trying to see the scoreboard over on Blake's and that. I don't know whether it's 12-16 to Warren.
Have a look. 15-10 to Warren. Blake's got a couple though, or at least one. I think Blake's got one. We've one to come. It's 15-10 to Warren though.
It is 15-10, yep. You can see it there, yep.
Well, that last end stopped the run of a few for Jace. Scotty had won the.
Scotty picked up a couple of threes and.
Yeah, Scotty had won the last 4 ends and scored 9 shots.
9, yes.
So, yeah. Gone from trailing 8-5 to leading 13-8.
Yeah, Jace has just lost it.
I think it was.
Jace has just lost his first bowl.
Yeah.
He's, whereas Scotty's sort of been
Scotty's
pretty
just steady.
Yep.
Just steady. Scotty was getting a bit animated towards the end of Adge's game there, getting a bit nervous. Hands went on the head a few times.
Yeah, he thought he had blown it, but they both had the opportunity. Adge had it set up, and unfortunately he dropped his third bowl short, I think, and he could have shut the gate on the game. And Scotty bowled a bomb, and then got to the next end, and Scotty had a chance of drawing it for game and blew it. So they were both giving each other a hand. But it was a great game to watch. The heads were huge. They had everyone captivated. It was a great game. Jace has changed his hand.
Yeah, he tends to, when Jace starts spraying a bit, he tends to just rush a bit. He still takes his time on the mat, but he gets on the mat very quickly.
He does.
And comes up straight after bowling instead of staying down.
Yeah, with us,
intensity. It's just
3 sort of bit of erratic
settle
bowls.
himself at times. It's probably the only thing missing from his game is just that mental side a bit at times.
Yeah. Well, it looked like a panic bowl there, whereas he can back himself as drawing. Jace is great draw bowler.
Yeah.
But we've got him down in 1 wide at this stage, and he's playing third, and he's doing a great job as third.
Yeah.
Sam's taken him under his wing, and it's very good. Sam's been very good for us, Tommy, since he's come here.
Yes, he's done wonderful things.
Yep.
He gets a bit frustrated sometimes. I don't think he was too happy with some of the support.
Yesterday?
Yesterday he doesn't like the crowds around cheering on at times, but
I think he loved it when he was hitting those ones and the crowd went up. But yep. No, he's
a very influential player around this club, that's for sure.
Ah, yes.
Taking
Scotty,
a lot of
this is
up and coming bowlers under his ring and practices constantly with them.
Yep.
Great shot by Scotty.
Looks
there.
like 3 to me.
Yeah. Jason needs to knuckle down here.
He needs to
maybe go to the toilet and take some time. Just break things up a bit.
Yep. Yeah, like he was at the start, he was putting bowls all around it. He was and they weren't going down numbers. It was only singles. This could be 3 lots of 3 within the last 5 ends, 4 ends.
Last 4 ends.
Yeah.
Be 3-3. Drop the 1 and 3. Could be. Yep.
Yep.
It is.
So
that's where he's just that experience he just needs to know when to go.
Yeah.
Take a break, just slow things down, change the tempo of the game.
Yes. Yep. which is probably something that Sammy's been doing. Sammy doesn't mind getting him to walk up the head,
Yeah,
and
Sammy's always very tactical.
yep, he certainly is. Even when we play the derbies, and he doesn't have to be. But no, I like players that like to win.
Oh, him and
And so the women this year, Tommy, they fitted in pretty well.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
they've played, been interesting, that's for sure.
it has.
A lot of them have been playing second division, although we've had ladies Premier League players playing fourth division.
That's right. Yes,
We
but
just couldn't get the size that we needed to accommodate them. So, yeah, our fourth division sides, well, they've got heated out over the weekend, but they're on.
yeah,
We had
by Chase.
hit 100 points a week or so ago. I
Yep,
think with 3 weeks ago, which is
they did.
usually unheard of.
That's right. Yes.
So they've lost. I think they lost 2 games on the one weekend, and that's it. The doubleheader weekends, the only 2 games they lost for the whole season.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah, that's a good result. That was, yes. So, and you know, it's probably a 5-year plan. Sort of get them in, get the right divisions going,
Yeah,
and they're very
no,
understanding. In fact, it's
it's gonna be interesting here next year with less sides. So
yes,
it's gonna be a bit of a up in the air for a few years, that's for sure.
yes. Yeah, Chase has put this one out a bit wider, but he's got a bit more heat on this one. In fact, it might go all the way. I think Scotty's on a good line here.
Run the trip out now. Should be enough, I think.
Oh, no, I still favour Jace, I think. You might have a better angle there, Tommy.
That's about as good as I got there at the moment. But Chase is on the back end there. Little front touch should be 2 though.
Oh,
He's missed
Jace.
his line. He's on the mat there before Scotty's bowl even finished.
He was, yeah. No, he's certainly rushing. It's like a little bit of panic has set in. Just need to settle down, Jace. You can bowl. Whereas
Scotty's looking to arrive, turn his own bowl, land Jace.
Yep. Whereas Scotty's got a good routine. He's never hurrying.
He's practices
Yep.
constantly, 2-3 days a week, doesn't he?
Yes.
Plays Thursday.
Yep.
Every time there's not many times you come to the club and he's not here.
That's right. Yeah. No, he's good.
Be close for second there. Jace has still got the opportunity to land trail.
Yep. Back yourself for your draw, Jace.
Sort of got up very quickly after the bowl again.
Yeah, but it's going to cut under.
Yeah,
but
he's just tight and no weight. Didn't give himself the best opportunity there.
see whether Neil's
What
right down the
is-
score, whether it's only one. Might be 15 apiece over
Just
on
the one. Just the one.
15 apiece with Warren and Blake, is it?
We'll have a
Tommy?
look. Looks
Yes.
like Warren's got shot.
15 all, and
Pretty good head
Yeah.
over there by the looks.
he might have two, has he?
Blake's
Oh,
still
Blake's
got one
got-
left and Warren's got one left.
Blake's
But
got
I'd
one
say,
behind.
Yeah, 2. 15 all we are there. Warren looking pretty relaxed on the bench. Scotty's finding that middle of the rink.
Yes.
It's always a good sign.
Jace is sort of swapping hands. He's been playing that other hand, but looks like he's...
Took a dive, didn't it?
It did, yes. Yeah, must be starting to really dry out and sweep across.
Starting to get a bit of a breeze there, isn't it? So it'd be drying the green out even
That's
more
right,
than it already
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty hard week for the greens.
Looks like it's jumped up to 31, so that was a good miss by Scotty. That would have
Jump. Jason needs to jump on here, make the most of this opportunity. It's the first time Scotty's...
Well, he's certainly thrown this one out.
He's not tight. And he's not short. It's got a long way down, though. So it'd be counting.
Yeah,
Plenty
I think
of room
it
there
is.
still.
Yep. Yeah, it certainly looks like it might be in there. Scotty's put this a bit further out.
How's the weight, though, looking?
Yeah, no, he's quick. So
First one on, it's going to be in a good position.
Big opportunity here. Oh, he's gone wider, I think.
Even if he's not on and Scotty gets on, he's going to have an opportunity to make a number.
Yeah.
Because he's got last ball. This is the best one coming in.
It's coming back now. Yeah.
It's the best one. Still got about a yard to draw shot.
Yep. Well, Scotty gets a bit of the jack too with the way his bowls come in.
I don't think he'd be trying to do much more than just draw shot.
No, good line.
All on the weight.
Good line. No, he's good here. As I said, Jack. Oh, no, he's
quick.
Oh.
He's probably saved one, though. Got a bit fortunate and saved one.
Shame Jace didn't come for a walk down and have a look what he need to do.
It's just an open draw, mate. I wouldn't be trying to...
You wouldn't be drawing on to the...
No, I wouldn't be trying to draw that one off. Three's good fishing, I think. You lose the opportunity to free shot to three with that much room.
Yeah.
If you miss the bowl and run through, you'd be disappointed only getting two. I think it'd be more disappointing to only get two than rather get three.
Yeah, not worth the risk. Don't know how many they got, whether it was two. Neil O hasn't put up he's just doing it then, is he? No.
Hasn't done anything.
Have to keep on the scoreboard.
I think it was three, but we'll have a look. Get the side.
So we don't know what happened to Blake and Warren. Warren's got the mat. So no. Yeah, Warren had the mat, and it looks like Blake's sitting just about on it. This
Jason's
end.
changed hands here, getting out on the back end, trying to change things up.
Yep.
Pretty good open up. Good weight.
Yes.
17-11.
Okay.
What's reading?
So
it was two.
Was two. 17-11. Yeah, well, he's still in range to pick it back.
Well,
Scotty's on a good line here.
On my screen it says it's the 25, but I wouldn't be 100% sure on that. I think Jason's got shot. Scotty looks on the side camera, looks a bit short.
Yes, I agree with you there, Tony. I think this one here is going to be the shot anyway. It's coming in.
He's put a couple of good
Yeah,
shots.
great bowl here by
Chase.
Chase.
Scotty just 2-3 foot on his last.
Yeah.
Turning his own land either bowl.
Taking a tighter line, so whether he's looking at landing on Jace's.
No point in being. Just giving it an opportunity, making sure
That's
it's
right.
behind.
Yep.
Making sure it's behind.
Yep.
Plenty of opportunity playing that shot. You've got 2 or 3 chances.
Yeah, for sure.
Poke it down the line with that sort of weight. You land either wing bowls, turn his own, pull the jack.
That's what Jace needs to do, is probably
Yeah,
turn
just
his
pass
on
the
to the
jack.
jack.
Yep. Want to be high to the line though. Doesn't want to cross the line. Good weight.
Probably happy he's got 3, but it's still not good for him. It's probably set up for.
Be interesting to see if that third one does count.
I think Scotty's taken the weight off this one.
It's much higher though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. If you play the same way, you probably end up pulling the jack. You know, draw weight.
Yeah. Well, Jace, a big bowl here.
Yeah, Jace would be wanting to get out to that. Same way as his last.
Yep.
Pull either side of the last. Even he's got another foot or 2.
That's right.
He needs something behind.
Yeah, no, Scotty won't be short.
Yeah, if he doesn't pass a jack with this, Scotty won't be short. You'd almost be looking to run the jack to the ditch.
Yep. He's going to cross the line, Tommy.
Yeah, he doesn't look short though. He's played it pretty well if he gets under his own bolt.
Yeah.
It's made Scotty play the proper shot though.
So, 2 or 3.
I reckon it's only 2, but I wouldn't be. I'd be expecting Scotty to make 2, a couple out of it himself.
Yeah. Well, he's gone a bit wider.
If Jace manages to hang on to him, Scotty will start be having something to think about. He hasn't got the weight again.
It should hold up. It should hold up. But he's
just trying to draw it.
Second shot.
Just trying to draw it. He was.
Yeah. Well, that tells me he was probably 3 down, I reckon. Oh, that's 2. Yeah, well, he would have been. Because that one out, his last bowl looked like it was nearly second shot at one point.
Yeah. Oh, he's kicked that one out.
Yeah, so it was.
So it was 3.
Was 3, so that's why he.
It's 3 it is. I think Scotty would be pretty disappointed. He'd be starting thinking, what have I got to do to get through this game? Because he's dominated the last.
He has
probably 8 ends, and he's only 3 in front.
Yep.
3 it is.
Looks like Warren's 18-15. So that's starting to get to the pointy end. Good to see so many of the Premier guys playing up in the singles this year.
48 all up, so 16 sections of 3.
Yep.
Did out pretty well. It's probably most of it. I think we usually get high 30s, low 40s.
Yeah,
so
I think we were 45 last year, and but probably only a handful of Premier guys. Whereas this year, I think there was just about everybody put their hand up. Nilo went around, obviously.
Yeah, probably just. I don't think anyone missed out, did they?
No, I think they were all playing, so it's good.
We're probably looking at 54 there for a while, but
Yes.
it was a pretty warm Sunday, and had probably 3 or 4 pull out, and there was a couple of just in there filling the numbers sort of thing. So
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to square it off so it worked.
yeah, good shot
Good
by
bowl there.
Jace.
Yeah.
Finding his range again. Scotty's sort of gone off the boil last couple of ends.
For Scotty, on the other hand, I thought he might still try and get one close on the other, but
Of course, Louis Grigg was going to play the singles as well, but
yes,
done his knee, and that was in the emergency room on the Friday before the singles was played. So
that's right. And he still got that lump there, Tommy. It
Yep.
was
yeah, just got some
yeah.
fluid on the knee.
Good second shot from Scotty there. Yes. No, he's being very good to us, Louis has.
Very
He's
easy going, isn't he?
yeah. Everybody loves him, and he brings a fair bit to the club when he plays. It's good. Tell you what, Jace has got a
Jace is
cracking
on
bowl
fire,
coming
yeah.
in here.
Yeah, he's
That
really
oh
turning it on at the moment.
yes.
Asking some questions of Scotty.
Jace is the sort of guy I see he had his hat off. He's the sort of guy that'll give himself a clap as well at times. Gets excited.
Yeah, he's very mercurial. Sort of he gets on those runs, doesn't he? Where you just can't do anything about it.
That's right. Yep. Great worker for the
Well,
club,
yeah.
Jace.
Yeah. Has he sent the?
Oh, I
If
tell
he's
you
got
what,
the
got
trip,
a
he's
good
got
bowl
shot.
coming in here.
If he's got the trip, it's got shot.
No,
He's
he's
didn't have
got
the trip.
second. It's still a great bowl.
Jace be still looking to trail the jack though.
Yep.
Couple of foot, trail the jack for 3. Close the head down because the jack's just sitting out there at the moment. Scotty's just going to arrive and you get shot.
I
on a
actually
good
like the
line.
line for the XG here, Tommy.
Yeah, just got to get all the way down now. It's going to be stiff.
Oh, I tell you what, that
Played
was
that
good
almost perfectly.
Yes.
Couldn't play that any better. I thought he was going to get down.
That's-
There's no reason why that shouldn't have got down with that weight.
Yep. Spot on weight. Would have made 3.
It didn't look like he was wide coming down.
No. Further you get back here, a bit
Yep.
protected by the club, and they like swooping in.
Yeah, he gets a bit protected by the club and it comes late.
Yep.
Has he sent it this time?
Oh, if he sent it, he's on a good line. I
Yeah,
don't think he
he's
has.
a bit timid.
Oof.
He had enough to reach, but yeah, he's
Yep.
probably a little bit timid.
Lucky he didn't plot that one over one more. Gets to within 2. Warren just sends his down, touches it, but goes a couple of foot through.
Still 18-15 over there.
Yep.
At least 18-15 because Warren won the previous end.
Yes, you're right. Jay's having a good look at this. With good reason. Great bowl, Jason.
Really turning it on at the moment, it is.
This is what was missing for those 4 ends when he...
Yep. Just that first bowl makes a massive difference on the whole end.
It does.
Just relaxes you for the last 3 bowls.
Yep. Yeah, you're not trying to play catch up and...
Scotty's just got to arrive.
Just left the last
Yeah.
couple of foot short of...
And that's what Scotty wasn't doing a couple of ends ago. He was
Yes.
always arriving with his first. He's out on a good line again. Should get a long way back. It's all on the weight, Jason.
It's coming to a good home.
So it'll be counting.
Yep.
Just beyond Jack White. Scotty be looking probably just arrive to the bowl.
Yeah.
Nothing for high.
It's on a good line. Looks like he might get a bit of the
Gotta
jack
hang
here.
on. Just got to hang on.
Oh,
Oh, he's got to a good aim though.
he has, yep.
It's well played. It's exactly what he would have been looking for if he didn't get shot.
Yep. Jace, I think, we'll be looking to get inside that one. He's looking at this one. He looks a bit interested. Think he's just gone and drawn the jack.
He's all over it. Got Jack Rash at the moment.
That is
Jack Rash.
great bowl. Yes.
Sort of left Scotty nowhere to go, but Uncle Whack Whack.
Yeah, we haven't seen one from Scotty
Daniel
yet.
used to say.
Yeah. I've watched a few of these come down. He's not going super hard.
He's got another gear to that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he certainly has. He gives it a good bounce when he gets it going.
Solid, it'd be all right. Oh,
He
he
probably
doesn't want to drive with the last now. He gets his own, he'll be in a bit of strife.
Yeah, I think he'd be wishing he went harder that, Tommy.
Yeah, because his own bowl was protected.
Yep.
He's just opened his own bowl up, so he probably can't.
So
if Jason adds another, he'd probably still go, but...
Yep, Jace doesn't want to leave this one alongside it.
You're looking to turn...
Oh, he's putting a blocker in.
Bowl, I think. I don't know if he's putting a blocker in. Or he's looking at it. He's done it perfectly.
He's done it, yeah.
I don't know if that was done deliberately or not, though.
No, Jace will say he did. But
I wouldn't have been driving at that anyway, I don't think. Because you run the risk of dropping 4.
Yeah. I mean, Scotty's got the ability that he could draw in on that, that sweeping in.
Scotty's 3 in front. He drops 2, he's still in front. You drop a 4, he's lose the lead.
That's right, yep. Well, he's only the 2 down.
If you play a whopper, you may get shot.
Yep.
Warren's won another end. Makes it at least 20-15.
They're not shaking hands. No, he's lining up to send the jack down. He sent that down.
I think
Yeah, no, he's trying to...
Yeah, he might...
Just go for the draw.
Yeah, he might just play with a foot or two, just trying to turn the front bowl, flop back, sort of thing.
Yep. No, he's going with a bit of weight. Hoping to get round that front one.
Just played it on the safe side, made sure it was tight. It was a bit of a...
Yep. Or square, I think.
Still...
No, it was 17-15 on the board there. 17-15 on the board, so it's all square. Yeah. Yeah, so the game's on. But we know that Scotty won't panic.
It's 4 ends on the trot again.
That first bowl, Tommy.
Yep, makes a massive difference.
No, he's put it out well again.
22-15 a Warren, so it is to 25.
Okay.
Good start by Jace.
Yeah, weight's perfect.
Scotty's sticking to the back end. Jason loosening up his hammies.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it might have been a little bit tight, but it's not too tight. He's
probably enough shot.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, Jace has put this out a bit wider.
Yeah, got any plans for the winter, Paul? Or the off season, should I say?
Yeah, going to go back over the Aussie Open. Had a great time over there. Yep. No,
going anyone in particular, or you know who you're going with yet?
Yep. Going with Adam McPherson, Matty Allen from Cardi, and Matthew Nigel.
McGill from Fremantle.
No, Nigel.
Nagu
Yep, from
from
Cardi, both from
Cardi.
Cardi.
Okay, yep.
Yep. So that's the fours. Play with Macca in the pairs, and yeah. So
Going to play singles or?
yeah, playing the
Yep.
singles. Yeah, yeah. No, I enjoyed all. Yeah, good.
A lot of Jack High bowls there.
Yep.
When I arrive here, Jace, land any of those bowls on the left-hand side.
Yeah, went last year. The missus come over, took a bike. She rode up in the mountains while I played bowls, so that was good fun. But
Or anything to keep her out of the shops, isn't
that's
it?
right. Yeah, she's got no interest in bowls
Oh,
whatsoever. So, gee,
as long as she's not too interested in shopping while you're playing bowls,
No,
it's not too bad.
No, I've got a good one there. She's good. And then, well, we were going to go. We did a lot of cycling, so we were going to go over to Spain in August. But looks like we might just hold off to see what happens over there, Tommy.
Can you get down to the Jack, Scotty?
Yeah, great bowl.
Shot,
He's
Scotty.
probably made 3 here. That's great bowling. That's put a bit of pressure on Jace.
Yeah, it's a good one to hit though, because it looks like that side one lines up to the 2 bowls as well.
Yeah, no, Jace will have a go. He does a lot of practicing like this, but he practices.
Nothing for tight though.
No.
Nothing for tight.
Oh, he's on a good
Send it down
line.
a good line.
He's on a good line. He's got the jack. He's great bowl.
Got it re-killed. Restart. Replay.
Yep.
Replay.
He said, "No, bring the mat down here."
Well,
and
if I was Scotty, I'd be going back down the other end.
who gets the say there?
If you don't agree, you got to stay the same end.
Do you?
You go back to you replay it from the end you just played.
Right, because I asked.
You can only change ends if you both agree.
Okay. I was told yesterday that whoever's mad it was gets that.
No, definitely not.
No.
They'll be the ones that'll say that are the ones that want to go to the other way.
Right.
It's
Well.
it's got to be agreed.
Yes.
Both sides have got to agree to change the direction.
Yep.
If you both agree, then you can change. But if you don't agree, you got to play
go
the same direction.
Same direction. Okay.
Full length in here almost. It's only up a couple of metres.
Yes. Might be a
Just
bit on the tight side, but
he shouldn't go too far because he's not got a lot of weight on it.
Going to make the journey nearly, so it's
He's
not a
good
bad
start,
starter.
though.
Yep.
Yeah. If he was passing the jack, he would have been a fair bit tight, but because he was short of the jack, it should have just hung on a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, there's a few carnivals going around, Tommy. So we'll plan a few of those through before the next season, and always good to get away for a long weekend or something playing bowls.
A little bit surprised Scotty stayed on the forehand there.
Yeah, but he's been playing mainly this end.
Majority,
He's got a good line, and all he need to do is get close. With these bowls he's using, there's a chance
they'll come down late, yeah.
And they'll sweep through, and
he hasn't gone too far there.
Yep.
Probably 4 foot beyond the jack.
He's just looking to ignoring Jace's bowl and just try and get the weight. He's missed his bowl here anyway. If he's got the weight, he's got a good bowl here. But no. Oh, it's close.
He won't be short with the next one, that's for sure.
No.
Be almost arriving to the ditch, land the bowl, push his own, if nothing changes.
It must be close. Umpire Neil's having a good look at it.
It's all on Jace's weight here.
Oh, I think he's going to get a ride off a bowl here, I think. But still not the way.
Good opportunity for Scotty.
Yep. Hasn't been too much walking up the head here, Tony.
No.
It's a bit surprising at times.
These players do. Scotty's probably one that doesn't do that, tend to do that too often anyway. And if he does walk up, he only ever walks up halfway. And that's a bit pointless if you're going to walk up at all. You probably should walk all the way. Make sure you got
Yeah,
got a full understanding of what's going on.
got the full perspective
good
of
ear,
what you
though.
got to do. Oh, I
Wants
think
to hurry now. Wants
he's
to hurry.
he's got to
Just
knock
didn't
it.
have the weight.
No.
Needed a bit more weight to push that through.
Well, Jace is, after saying all that, he's coming up to have a look.
Yeah.
But he's in a rush
So
still.
when Jason does it, it's usually after the fact, usually.
Yes.
He won't chase his bowl too often. He'll be come up after the opposition's played there.
So
I reckon he'd be a good Olympic water, one of those speed walkers.
That's right, yes.
Jason.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in a hurry to get up here and he's in a hurry to get back to play it, so. No, he thinks we'll just draw this. He's having a look at it. He's
pretty good height and doesn't look at too bad pace. Just got on the crusty stuff.
Yes.
I shouldn't really say crusty stuff, just by the tees where everyone walks.
That's right, yeah.
It's always a bit quicker.
Yeah, we played on that number 2 rink and yesterday, and as soon as you got within a metre of the tee, it was hard to stop him from going in, so.
Yeah.
Well, Scotty's basically got the same bowl, hasn't he?
Same bowl, yeah. Yeah. It's too much of a gap to play more to try and bowl a bowl. He's just looking to get one shot here.
Yep.
Get the shot, get the mat back.
Yep.
Change the length. It's a bit tighter than the last, but
he's
quicker.
He's got a bit of weight on it, and it's holding up.
He played for both bowls.
Yep. Yes. That's the one bowler he hasn't come to term with.
Jason's,
with these.
I think, hit the front. With that, should be. Good conversion. Managed to kill the end.
And
got the one back.
All over Red Rover with Warren.
Is it?
Yep.
What was the final score there, you know?
No, it's still 22-15 on the board, so. So Warren's in it for the second year running?
Yep. I don't think he'll be as laid back this time.
No. I think he had it in the bag, but just goes to show you don't count your chickens.
You just, if you can hang around the place, yeah. It only takes, if you're within striking distance, there's always a chance.
That's for sure.
And Matty was done well enough last year to hang around within 4 or 5 of Warren, and
he did.
Then sort of found it for the last 3 or 4 ends, and
he got
a couple of scores, and Warren was running for cover and couldn't really cope with it.
That's right. Yeah. No, he was getting that first bowl in, and
and it was all just Warren was just a bit laid back at times.
And I think
missed a couple of opportunities to add.
Yep.
Couple here and there, quite regularly actually it was, and then
surprised a few people.
Yeah, Matty was close enough to make him pay the price.
That's right. Good starter by Scotty.
Yep.
Jace has sort of let him in here.
Bit of a sigh of relief from Scotty that would be to get that one.
We wondered how it happened in the end. It seemed like
Warren looked like he dominated 3/4 of the match.
For sure. Yeah, Jace got his line on that one. Putting half behind.
If I was Scotty, I'd almost turn hands there. Trying to beat Jace's on the forehand. You don't want to leave this one jack high.
Nah, and
being that tight hand,
it's hanging out.
Yeah, you try and get to that Jace's back one. So I would have been, chuck it out on the wider hand. Draw the Jace's bowl there.
Oh, yep.
Even if you do turn onto your bowl, you're only turning it into the jack. You're not going to open it up.
Yeah, because
bit like this with Jace, he's going to land to the bowl and get shot here. Probably would have been more happy to not get the front bowl.
No, Jack clean. He definitely
he's enough for shot. If not 2.
Has he got 2?
I don't know. We'll have a look in a minute.
But great bowl all the same. something for Scotty to work with here. He's played this one pretty good, I think. Just does that fortunate
that little
rub.
side. I'd say he would have had 2 before that, but going on these.
Yeah,
that
fortunate
picture.
rub that. But he had the right weight.
Yeah, that's all you're looking for in playing into a head like that, isn't it?
Yep.
It's on a good line again. Has he sent it?
No.
Yeah. Open draw forehand. No real danger.
Well, especially if that first one doesn't count, he's just
Tends
roll
to be looking
onto that.
around on the backhand still, though. I just think it's too much of a fine line around.
Yeah.
That last one of Jace's, I'd be looking at forehand, just drawing on the forehand. Good weight.
That's right. Yep.
Just draw. Jack
Yeah, I
high
think-
weight. You got to trail the jack a couple of feet to give it away.
Yep.
You got 2 foot out to the left there.
Yep.
There. Yeah,
That's what
he's
he's-
on the forehand.
Yep, for sure. Yep.
Pick your
So-
line. If it gets back, it gets back.
That's right. No,
There's
he's
no
gone.
real
He's
danger in
made sure
this.
he's gone high.
It's overplayed the weight. No.
Still
So
a
he's
good
got the
effort.
mat back. Even
Yep.
score back up. He'd be happy to stop the run of ends.
Yep. Had a quick look for the second, but no. Looks like that temperature's staying around that 31, so not going to get any worse.
Nah, probably. If the sea breeze hasn't kicked, it's not in yet. It's still blowing to the. Although the bottom flags,
It's still blowing. It's blowing
the
to
corner
the east,
flags are blowing
blowing from the west.
from the ocean, but the
Yep.
flag, that little one, that big one, higher down the other end of B green is blowing. Probably looks like it's blowing the other direction actually.
Right. The sock out there is blowing sort of to the east, slightly north of east. So yeah, Scotty's staying with this one, but
Gone full length and left it short.
yeah, I don't know
First
whether
on these sort of ends, first one on's
that's right. And Jace
massive
prefers.
advantage.
I think Jace prefers the long ends. I don't know whether I would have gone full
I don't
length,
think
but
Jace really minds too much. He tends to struggle minimum length, but
yes,
anything a bit more than
Oh.
minimum, he's okay.
Yep.
And he tends to struggle absolute full length, but anything a little bit less than absolute full length, he's pretty good.
uh,
Still a fair way short though. Plenty of room there.
yeah, there is opportunity here, Jace, to because Scotty's probably put. If
Yeah.
you nail the jack, that one's in the road for Scotty. So
He's on a good line.
no, I think he's tight, Tommy. Oh, he hasn't
No way.
probably hasn't sent it.
I think he would have hung on for a shot, just never Scotty you.
Yeah, I think you might have been
Got to be
right
playing
there.
another metre on your last Scotty with this one. Turn your own. At least past.
Yes. Certainly going to put the pressure on Jace being 3 down anyway if he's.
If you're going to be 3 down, it's probably a 3 down like this. There's plenty of room.
Yeah. As you said, Scotty's up this time.
Just missed his line. That line, that weight with the other 2 lines would have been beautiful.
Yep.
Still got a metre there, the draw shot. He's up and after this one
Yeah,
quickly.
he's put this one out a bit wider.
Yeah, he's out
and-
that good line. All on the weight now.
Oh, he's coming in good. He's got a good ball here. Yeah, enough for shot.
Sort of doesn't have much more than just a draw shot on either end. Turn
No,
his own,
With
maybe.
his bowl in the front there, it
Yeah.
sort of made it.
Just keep the same weight. Easy's last. Tighten it up. Turn his own. Sneak under or around. He should get shot with that same weight.
Yeah, it looks like Neil's pointed the front one is second shot. Scotty's coming up to have a look.
See if he comes all the way.
Yep, see whether you...
Knowing penances very regularly, he doesn't come all the way.
He's starting to slow down.
There we go.
There,
Three
yep.
quarters. See?
Yep. Yeah, well, pointless him trying to just draw it on that hand. He's got all the options on this same hand.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he hasn't played out there enough
Nah.
to go out there cold turkey.
He only has to get his bowler just past it and he's onto...
He's got the perfect weight. Just change his line.
Yep. He's put it out probably a bit wider.
I don't think he's too wide, though.
No, he's enough
just
to
got a
sit
clear
on to
road.
Jace. Oh, he was all over it.
Flops this way.
And-
The arrow back flop for shot. I reckon.
See if we can get a picture of Neil there.
He's not
Oh,
saying
it's
anything
close.
there.
See how good Jace is. Front toucher, move it a couple of inches.
Oh, he's just got to play the same bowl, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Can't play it much better than his last one.
had everything right. Oh, he's gone.
Looks like he's got a bit of weight on it, though.
He has, yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, it's going to be close. Going to be very close.
He's got this. Oh, no, he
good
hasn't.
effort, Jace. It was just
But
weight.
yeah, it was a lot. Looked like coming down. It was a lot tighter.
Yeah, it
Held out
did.
there nicely for him.
Yep.
And he didn't have a lot of weight. I thought he had another metre or so on that. But
Yes, yeah, I did. When I saw it coming down, I thought, gee, where's he? Well, I thought it was slightly tight, but no. Sometimes it's how you deliver it.
levels. Scotty's hit the front again.
Getting as far as Bribery Island in Queensland, I see, Tommy. They enjoying the coverage.
Is it? Okay.
Yep. We better see the jack here, Tommy. I'll be able to call it then.
Sorry, guys.
Obviously on the tee.
Can't remember how to do it.
Oh, yeah. No, good starter. Just going to cut underneath it, Jace. But, yep, weight's good.
That real hockey stick bend there of the XGs. Renowned for. That last one, you could see it.
Yes. Yep. Yeah,
So
Scotty's
pretty good line
he's-
for Scotty.
he's been on this hand now, and he's sort of just about got the right line.
As you see that flat finish from the
Yeah.
dynamic,
Yep.
although it's more of a Turbo Pro line, I reckon.
It is, yes. And when there's a bit of wind, it will keep going straight and straight out. Yeah, I think Jace on a good line here, Tommy.
Yeah, should come down now hard. Just got to run the trip.
It's a great bowl.
Great shot.
Yep.
Great shot. Nothing. Scotty wouldn't be any less
He doesn't
weight.
want to
That's
just
why
sneak up
tighten
onto
it
this,
Yeah,
you know.
just a little bit tighter.
Put pressure on, drag it back a
Keep
foot.
the weight. Yeah, keep the weight. Nothing for short.
No, he's got a good line too.
I don't know if you'll get down with your
No, he's
bowls,
got a
though.
bit more weight. He's got a bit more weight, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's not overly weight heavy though.
Oh, I
Wouldn't
reckon
have
it
gone
was-
to the ditch.
He was.
He would have stayed up.
It would have stayed up, yeah. but just that little bit extra weight so it wouldn't drop. Jace has changed his hands here. This is a bit unusual.
Would have stayed on his
Yep.
forehand.
I would have.
Just past it.
Done a,
Anything past would have been a good shot for Jace there.
sort of done a nothing
That's
bowl in a sense. But he has got shot.
Hello to Adge and Glenn. Looking pretty comfortable there. Good thing he doesn't wear skirts, Adge. With his
That's
sitting
right.
like
Yeah. No. No. If you ask Hal, he might.
He gets the earring in every finals every time we win a pennant.
Yeah.
Gets the pennant badge stuck it through the ear.
Yes. No, he's having a good year, Edge. He's playing good.
Yeah,
good bowls.
He's always around the place, isn't he?
Yep. Yeah. Glenn's very happy.
Made a difference to that rink, hasn't he?
It certainly has. Yeah. Gee, Scotty, you've that's where these bowls hard to do. You know, you think they're going to stay up all the way.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have been tempted to go on the forehand, just flat stack at the front bowl.
Yeah. Looks like Chase has
You
changed
get the inside
again.
of Jason's bowl, you probably get across to the third shot and you make 2 out of it.
Yep.
Especially with it this tight, you're just looking to get shot. And if you got the jack all the way through to the ditch, you had 3 good ones by the ditch.
Yeah, Jace has dropped this one way short. So one to Jace. So it's all square again. They're getting their money's worth out of the grass anyway.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen a 3 for a while.
No. I didn't see he won the women's novice there. I see it was 18-12. I don't know who was on the left-hand side of the scoreboard, but
I think it was Crin
and
Moulton.
Yeah.
Guppy and Moulton, was it?
Kirsty.
Kelsey.
Kelsey, sorry, Kelsey.
Crin Guppy and Kelsey Moulton.
Yep. Yeah, it's not Moulton, but
She's called both.
yeah, we know what we know. Chase has sort of lost his line a little bit there.
Yeah, Scotty hasn't made him pay. Must be everyone else must be just inside the door there in the aircon.
Yep.
Missed his line again, but he corrected his weight.
Yeah, they've got a bit of a rough head here. Pressure might be getting to him, either that or the wind.
Still not within that launching board yet, or that.
Jace
When
is
you get
throwing.
within that four, it always gets a bit more tense. So not quite there yet.
No,
So he was
but-
still pretty relaxed out there at the moment. Jason just
First short-
practicing his delivery.
first short end they've had for a while, but isn't it? They've been
Yeah.
going full length,
yeah.
so
Well, it's not short. It'd be three.
It's-
It'd be
3/4, 2/3. Yeah,
not
Matt's
quite
pretty well
3/4,
back.
But yeah, Matt's only probably 2 metres from the tee, and
Yeah, Jace caught that early. He was already clapping his leg.
yeah, didn't have much to beat though. I think
So-
could have.
No,
Scotty would have been thinking, if I can't kick this closer, I'll be unhappy.
Yeah. So Jace has
Turning
changed
hands.
hands.
Looks a pretty good line though. I was all
I
gonna wait.
I don't know whether he's got the journey.
Oh,
He's gotta get
pretty good.
second.
Down hard now. Oh, it's just hold
No,
off.
He's got second.
Yeah. Give himself a good second though.
He has, yep.
Take a good shot for Scotty to get another one here. Wouldn't put it against him though.
Jace is probably jack high, so he could just
Got a
lop
lot
in
of
off
bending
that.
and do late. Run the trip. I think he's done that. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
he's done
two
it
to Scotty.
too.
And we're at the launching board there. 21-19.
Yes.
Jason to think about now. Have to keep it on his mind. Always do when they get that close to it.
That's right, yes. Be interesting to see whether Scotty goes short again.
Doesn't look like it.
No, it's coming the journey.
Oops.
Yep. No, it's
So
got a
handy
pretty good
starter.
starter.
Good weight.
Yep.
Get down late, will it? Not quite.
Nah.
Sometimes that'll just, that last foot when you got that jack high weight, she might get down a little bit more
Yeah,
sometimes.
especially being that far back. But no, she didn't want to move back. I think Chase might have gone a bit tight on this one.
It doesn't have the weight either, by the
No.
looks. Just
Actually, it
was
wasn't.
on that mat again before Scotty the bowl's finished.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't tight. He just never had the weight.
Hung on a long way, didn't it?
It did.
Although I'd say if he had the weight, it would have gone.
Yep.
Fair way under.
Scotty's taken a tighter line.
Looks pretty good speed too.
Yeah.
Just keep
No, it's
running
good.
now and
It's a
should
good
drop
bowl.
down now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's starting to put the pressure on.
Although he'd be a bit unhappy that's Jack left at Jack Eye.
Yeah. I wonder whether Jace will change hands this way. Yep. He thinks there's a landing pad for him.
It's close to the Jack.
Yes. Oh, he's got the bowl.
He had a bit more weight than I thought.
Oh.
It was a good shot though.
Yep. Great shot. He doesn't want it to finish
No.
yet, so
And nor would I.
no.
Just a nice confident draw here. Up and over on the bowl, trail the Jack. Just building ahead sort of thing.
That's right. Yep.
Not too worried about shot with this bowl. Just wants to build it, give himself an opportunity with the last.
Look at that
Just
go.
missed the line though. Yeah, he didn't really want to be
Nah.
that tight. Just missed his line. He's got a decision to make whether he uses more weight for the bowl. It will depend on where this bowl finishes.
No, it's cut. Jason's got this one narrow.
I would be expecting Jack or bowl with his last.
Yeah,
with this one then.
That's
He'd be
the
ditch
weight
weight. Yeah, ditch weight to look for the bowl. If he gets the Jack, he's got a 3.
Well, if he gets the Jack, he's got game. And then it's up to Jace to.
If he gets the bowl, he's definitely got 4.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Jack, it depends where it goes.
Well, if he's going to the bowl, he's got to get the high side of the Jack, so.
Don't think it doesn't look like he's lining up with weight.
No, he's just going to play weight, not big weight.
Just draw.
I reckon he's playing weight
Same weight as the last.
Yeah, remove the bowl. He's gone tight.
Played a bit of a nothing shot.
Yep. Oh.
Good opportunity for Jace to get the 2 back though.
Yes.
Got about 2 foot to add another. If he can pull the Jack to the left of his own, he does probably make 3. But he wouldn't be trying to do that.
No,
He's trying to beat the green.
No, I think he's just drawing here.
It's not far from the Jack though. Down a little bit. Just a bit of the bowl and he'll stop. I think he's done enough.
He's done enough for 2, yep. Yep, both at that stage now.
Come on, Neil. 2 it is.
Yeah, so the way this is
We're running
going,
out of ends on this.
yeah,
We've only got.
they're not going to start the next game until probably 2:30 maybe.
What is the time?
It's 2:05.
2:05, yeah, BB. Well, still another possibility of another 8 ends here yet.
Yep.
I've only got room for 4 more ends on the board.
So how many ends have they played?
26 ends so
26,
far.
yep. Jace has got the adrenaline going. Scotty's not going to do the same mistake as the one before. He's got a great ball there. Yep.
Once again, Jace is just on the mat before the bowl finishes, though. Just needs to set himself before he gets on the mat.
Needs a routine.
Count a couple, yeah. Nothing for short of you, Scotty. Another foot on your last, trying to, same line, just get past the jack. Turn his own bowl even.
Start to come now. Reach that back one.
He's arriving.
Reach that one of Jace's. Yep.
Probably a bit further than he really wanted to, but he'll be happy with it.
It's good insurance, but yep.
Well, a bit of pressure on this one now. Jace doesn't finish inside that. He could be down game after his next bowl.
He's dropped it short. Yeah. No, there's a fair bit of pressure going.
For second, though, depending on how far that back.
Nah.
The camera's a long way back from where this jack is, so
it'd
be interesting to see if it's how far back that
see
bowl
if
is.
we can see what Neil says. No, I think he put up 2. Just don't give him a target, because Jace will probably have a go if he's.
The side camera doesn't really give us any more of a hint.
Right.
The angle is not great for the other bowl.
It shows. There you go.
Any jack though, it's definitely making sure. It's definitely 3 now though.
3. Yep.
A lot of pressure on this one. Needs to finish inside that last bowl, even if he does. He's going to have an opportunity for a game.
That's right. Yep. He's fine, isn't he?
He's not high though.
He's not here. He probably had the weight. It just swooped.
Weight, just missed the line.
Yeah.
He's had one of these opportunities before.
He's had it earlier on.
You reckon you'll make the correction to add another?
He
hasn't played this backhand too often though.
I don't know whether he'll go backhand.
Wouldn't want to turn the front.
No, but he can finish across the line. He can finish across the line. He doesn't want to take the jack that way.
I'd be on the backhand. Even if you haven't played it.
Yeah, no, he's going.
But your bowls, you probably get away with playing that tighter line with these.
That's what I'm saying. He'd take a narrow line. If he finishes a foot across.
XGs, you probably wouldn't want to do it. Should go away too much.
He's actually played it wider.
He doesn't want to crash that one.
I'll tell you what, he's come around it. He's come around it, and that's the game.
Don't know. It'd be close. Be close.
Well, Jace is bringing the mat up. Jace is bringing the mat up from here. It looks it.
3. I think Scotty was a bit lucky not to turn that front bowl then, with that weight.
Yes.
Only the 3. Missed the opportunity again. 2 from 2.
Oh, yes. Yeah, different camera angles makes it a bit different. We're sitting inside. We can't even actually see it. Yep.
It's easy for us to say sitting here in the aircon.
That's right, yep. Scotty's
he's just left Jason with one final opportunity. That's all. Last one's done. When on a close game, you never really want to do.
No, sometimes that last shot,
Yeah.
especially if
You want to
Jace
finish at the first opportunity you got.
That's right. Yep. Yeah. No, I've fallen victim of that a few times.
I'd say there wouldn't be too many that haven't.
Yep. If Jace puts 3 good bowls in here, but Scotty's got a great opener. He's nailed it.
He got a bit lucky and got the jack because he had a good metre of weight there.
Yep.
He's looking at it intensely, all on the
It
way.
looks heavy.
Good line though.
Yep.
I'm not unhappy with that start though.
No. So, which green are they? Which rink they playing the finals on, Tommy?
Oh, it'd have to be 2, I'd say.
They just moved the cameras across and
2 or 3 because they.
oh, good bowl from Scotty.
It'd
Yeah,
have to
that's
be 2 or 3 because
2. Yep.
Blake and Warren played on 4.
I'd say it'd be. Where did Scotty play? He
Scotty
played
the first one on 4.
4, so it'll be 2. Bowlers.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, good bowl here by Jason.
Yeah.
Oh, all the way. That's got him up and going.
Scotty's looking there stunned.
Yes.
Sitting there stunned. Scotty's got
Because
Jason's got 2 right within probably a foot and a half.
And one more bowl away. Oh no, he's 2 more bowls away from game, but Scotty's probably thinking he was sitting pretty good. He's sent it down anyway, and he's. What's the weight like to this, Tommy?
He's got second shot by the looks of that.
I'd
say how close as Jace is in the ditch there.
I'd say that Jace will be. How far is Scotty away? Oh, Jace will be playing and hoping to just roll that one in the drink and sit. He's a bit quick and wide. I tell you what, he's not quick. He's nearly drawn inside it, hasn't he?
Not quite.
Oh, hey, it's set up.
Yeah.
Set up for Jace now.
One, I think. See if I can get it better. It's a bit close to the camera down there. I don't think I get much better picture than that. What I got there. There he.
Oh, he's still a.
Just get.
So Scotty's still a foot and a half away from the going in. Oh, maybe a foot.
Bowl, and then Scotty's just there, the bowl. So Scotty's definitely got second shot.
Yep.
They're probably what, foot and a half from the ditch, aren't
they? Yeah, they are. Yep.
The shortest one's maybe 2 foot.
If where's the jack again, Tommy? So Scotty's on the way in. If he goes the forehand,
on the centre line, pretty much.
He can't afford to. He's got to draw this one. He's got to get another one in there because it's opportunity for Jace to. What are we doing here? I tell you what, Jace could nearly.
Could win the game here.
He can.
Yeah. Good opportunity here.
He needs to take a breather. He's running back to the mat, which he shouldn't be. He should be.
Take the time, Jace. That's all you got to do.
No, sorry, he was running the other way.
Whoops.
Be a million things going on in his mind here.
That's the view from the other end. It's a good look at. Give you a good look at it. So you can play this either end, probably forehand or backhand. Just turn either of those bowls.
Yes.
Both work.
Could
you feel comfortable on.
Match winning end. Jace, if you've got everything spot on. And I tell you what,
there'll be a centre line.
Spring in his step. He's just missed it.
Good effort.
Yep. He gave it a good shot.
About the best camera I could give you. Jace was standing in the middle of the rink. I couldn't show you from the other end. Sorry.
Well, that was a good opportunity, Jace, to pick up most of them, but Scotty probably
Playing
heaves
the
a
game,
sigh of
yeah.
relief.
If he got that, he would have been dreading that last bowl again.
Yes.
Still might. Still a long way to go.
See if Jace goes that shorter end. Hopefully he's probably... No, he's gone a bit further this time. That's good. I think he was struggling. Changed his hand. You think he's trying to take the shot away from...
Jace just at times just changes for no reason though too.
Right, yep. Mind you,
The jack all over the jack on this.
If you're going to do that, you might as well.
Yeah, bit fortunate trailing it that far.
Yep.
But gave it a chance.
Scotty's on a good line here. All on his way.
Run the trip, though. He's got a good, nice funnel there, no doubt, to play.
Yep. I reckon
Jace
will change.
If I was Jace, I'd try to trail the jack, land his zone on the forehand on the Scotty zone, but he's changing hands.
Yep.
You can't, they're the sort of shots at this stage, you don't really want to leave open for your opposition.
That's right. He's got to be behind, and
he plays a good bowl though in terms of front.
Yes.
Does the trip though too, but it's a lot harder shot. He's played a good shot.
Yeah.
But it's just a nice open shot up there.
It is for Scotty
Scotty's
anyway.
Last.
Scotty's bread and butter. Yeah, Scotty's not going to be. He's actually got the width to draw. It's going to hang. Yeah. So that tells you, Jace, what he's up to.
Oh, he's played the last one so well, you just play the same again.
Yep.
Trying to turn the front one down.
Just nothing for short, Jace. He's going to be onto his own.
He's onto his own.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Oh, that's good. That's a great ball.
Piling the pressure on.
Yes.
Now. Doesn't have much more than a draw shot either, and he's almost a guaranteed too to take something special to get any better than third shot.
Oh, yes. Yeah, if he gets second shot out of this, he's going to play a bomb.
Jason got a bit of smile there.
He's got the ball in his hand ready to go,
yeah.
And he might have
though.
Oh,
I still reckon it's two.
Come and have a look, mate.
He's got the opportunity to draw for game.
Yeah, he can afford to play on there, but come and have a look and then. But no, he's pretty comfortable with where he sits.
There's not a lot to hit there either.
No.
If he does draw another.
Nothing short, Chase. Or
get out of the camera, Scotty. Jason, yeah.
You don't think Scotty will have his first drive and go up the...
I don't know. Look at that. There you go. You get that front one, and yeah.
But he can't afford to get his out of there.
The only danger is getting his front one to his own.
If he does a similar draw and just comes in off his own,
Yep.
Yep. He's just got to be around Jace's there. It's on its way.
It's a high line.
Well, no, it's not going to come. It's not going to come from there. So has Jace got one or two?
24 all. I reckon.
I don't know. I don't know whether he's got two. Tate might be coming out here. No, up with a jack. How many fingers has Neil got up?
2 shots it is.
2.
20 for all. Last 10.
Okay.
Last 10 unless it's a draw or a dead.
Yep.
And it's the last 10 on our scorecard too.
Jace will be cursing his that he had the opportunity to get the game there, Tommy.
Yeah.
So they both had the chance.
Oh, no. What's happened there?
Jace has gone for that midway length. So whoever gets that front knocker here will be...
Oh, no.
Jace has thrown it out. It's going to swoop in this one. He's going to be
Yeah,
close. He's got a great starter. Oh, it's gone on probably a bit further than I thought, but it's still probably a foot and a half, I think.
Lost me scorecard. There we go.
Oh, Scotty's got a bit of weight on this and it's hanging.
Pressure's right on now, though.
Yes.
Get on nerves there. Both not wanting to get in the way with their first bowl. Making sure they're there.
Yep. Yeah, he's opportunity
the
for...
wing bowl hasn't been played there yet, I don't think.
No. Scotty's usually pretty good with his weight. You know, he doesn't do too... He corrects pretty well. It's just not dropping for him, is it? Look at that.
The weight. The weight's the
problem.
problem.
It's the same weight. Gee whiz, is that a nervous bowl?
Yeah, that's nerves. That's nerves.
Yep.
Just a little bit extra adrenaline.
That's what it is, yep. Jace has got better weight this time. No.
No,
Have I
it's
misjudged
the best one
it?
so far.
Have I
It's
misjudged
the best
it?
one so far.
No.
That might be the winner. It's still room, though.
That's right. I'd rather be in...
It's given something for Scotty to land, though.
It has. But if he's at 2 foot over, well, Jace has got those bowls back there to...
It's going to take a good bowler to get shot.
Yeah.
When it's 24 all.
Scotty's got better line. He's got a better
the same
bowl.
weight, though.
No, it'll get there, I
Dropped
think.
all the weight.
No, it hasn't. Well,
It's probably enough for second shot.
but it's not about second.
Well, it gives him the option to go straight
Well,
at it.
he has. So decision here for Jace. Does he cover at the back in case Scotty wants to drive?
I know he's got to change hands. I think I'd be just trying to nail this.
Yes.
Tuck the jack around the corner on the backhand.
Because
it's
too, a target.
It's too an enticing shot there, as you can see from the
it is, yeah.
that end.
Yep. Oh, he's going the wrong
end. He's going to
end.
try and draw around.
He's
played all his bowls on that end, though.
Yep.
If he's played as a good bowl, he shouldn't crash into that. He should be around it,
but he's left Scotty the...
looks like he's covering the back.
He's not going to get there, but... So, Scotty...
It comes down to this one.
No, I was probably with you, Scotty. I would have taken the other hand, and if he had nailed the jack...
Scotty's, I'd be ditch weight with this.
Yeah.
Hunting up there, jack or bowl.
Well, he's got the 3 options. Yeah. He's got a shot bowl.
Oh, he can even slide off his own front one to the jack.
Yep.
Or even if he's tight, he pumps his front one onto the jack.
Let's see how he shapes
chances
up.
There.
Yep.
I don't know if he'll play it, though, because he's more of a...
No, he's not doing the drive. He's just going for that.
Going to try and draw it.
Yep. Back himself.
I wouldn't have been driving. I'd just been solid, that controlled solid. It's on its way.
Yes.
We'll see.
And
he's chasing after it. And he's got to trot up too.
It's coming in. It's coming in.
Something. Whether it jams on these bowls, though, it's going to jam. It's going to jam.
Well, Jace has certainly got the lead.
That's why I would have played more weight.
Yes.
Just to make sure it got past.
That's what I thought.
Because that was always a chance.
Yep.
Well done to Jason. First final. We'll see Jason take on Warren. We'll be back in probably half an hour for that one.
Yep.
Thanks.
Very good. Hopefully we got the same sort of game.
Yep. It was a very high standard.
Yes.
And very exciting. Thanks, Paul.
Yeah,
and
no, same to you, Tommy. See what happens next
we'll
game.
see you shortly.
Yep.
And yeah. Boomers.